One of the challenges that I found in vendor and supplier negotiations is the control and management of information. Let's face it, our vendors know a lot more about us than we know about them. Now granted, we want to know a lot of things about them, but we just don't have the time. How often do you have time to sit there and review their financials, to understand their org charts? You really don't, because you are working your 40, 50-hour work week, and you're managing, 25, 50 vendors, which gives you about a 2-hour week per vendor. Conversely, our vendors are looking at us. They have 4, 8 top customers for each account rep. Given that, they're looking at you 10, 20 hours a work week. So they're really looking at ways to maximize their revenue, maximize sales, all at, and I don't want to say at your expense. Now granted, there's information we want to give them. We want to feed them kind of like a shark, very carefully. You only want them to know what we want them to know. Nothing more, nothing less. But given that, there are many ways, and we'll explore this here in the next module, of how we can control the information, how we can manage our vendors versus our vendors managing us through information, how we can obtain additional information from our vendors, what are the resources out there via the web, via a host of other ways that we can get more information. We'll also look at and explore key questions that we can ask our vendors, just like they ask us all the time. So we can look at those questions and explore, and we can possibly do a little role play and discuss some of those questions and how to obtain information. And then once we get that information, what are we going to do with it? How can we leverage that information to better our negotiation position and obtain better power and get better deals from our vendors?